amazing, beautiful people. It is me, Joey Digital, checking in from my favorite place, my favorite space. I'm out here, you out here, we all out here together. We are kicking it at, you guessed it, Fort Lauderdale Beach. And I just wanted to go ahead and hop on real fast just to say what is up, see what is good. Hoping, wishing, praying that you all are having a super splendid, spectacular day. As a matter of fact, I already know that you all already are because y'all are here. You know, we're here, we're at the ocean, it's nice, it's hot, you know what I mean? You see, I had to, you know what I mean? I had to take the shirt, throw it over there somewhere real quick. And I am going to start this video off by saying that I am in super gratitude mode. We are currently at 450 subscribers, you know, on the road to 1,000 and up, you know what I mean? Real fast, real quick, working, yes. So we are working super hard to get monetized on the channel, you know what I mean? So as you all already know, I'm on the grind, you know what I mean? I'm working hard. I'm at 450 subscribers because of you. I am truly humble. I'm super happy. And I just want to let all my current and new subscribers know that you all are greatly appreciated. Real quick, before I go ahead and get into the video, I want to encourage you all to go ahead and do me a solid favor, super solid. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you may be updated when I post and or create all new content for the feed. All right, cool. So yeah, hey, what can I say? I'm out here feeling great, you know. Hope I'm looking great, you know what I mean? I feel great. I feel like I look great. Anyways, you know, it's neither here nor there, but I just want to say real fast that I am super happy for all of the current subscribers letting, you know, pushing the envelope forward, and you know, through you all doing that, it is letting the new subscribers find the channel, find the content, so that they can tap in with me and see what all is going on over here on the channel. For that, I am super happy, super grateful for you all. I don't even know what to say. Actually, I do know what to say, but it's just a whole bunch of different things all at once. So I'm gonna sift through them. I'm gonna sort through it all so that I can let you all know one by one what exactly are the emotions that I'm feeling. Of course, they're all joy filled and gratitude filled and all that good stuff. I guess they sounding the sirens back there because, hey, you know, we over here on the channel, on the road to 1,000 yowie, you know what I mean? And if y'all respect it, if y'all feel what it is that is going on over here on the channel, go ahead and throw a 100 in the comment section. Throw like 3 of them. Yeah, sirens, super sirens. So yeah, what I want to talk with you all about today is a couple of things. You know, I definitely have some new content coming to the channel, as you all have been seeing, and I've been checking out some new places down here. I've been making it my personal mission to kind of get out and see all of the different venues, all of the different spaces that are going on down here in Fort Lauderdale Beach area, Las Olas area. If y'all see me, definitely don't be afraid, shout me a holler, you know, even if it's from across the road, you know what I mean? Hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Joey Digital, I know him, I've seen him before. Yeah, definitely do that. You know, the love is greatly appreciated, whether it's virtually or in person, you know what I mean? It's all good. As you all see, I have the ocean behind me. It's a lot of people going on in the back. You see, they're all doing their own thing as they should. I'm doing my own thing as I should, and you know, it's just a beautiful day, and I'm just super happy to be here. So what I want to talk about today in this video is the power it's always the power. I'm gonna say the power probably for a lot of my videos coming up, because a lot of those videos people are resonating with the message. So I'm gonna keep it going. You know, this is all about the power of being persistent. All right, persistence. Okay, and if you are a very persistent person, go ahead and pat yourself on the back. You know, we need more people that are on your frequency wave, on your level. And I'm being super persistent. You know, I'm being super persistent because this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. You know, and it's all about being persistent, because, you know, nothing is ever the way you want it to be right when you want it to be that way. All right, there's a lot of people that have a lot of aspirations. There's a lot of us that have a lot of determinations, like we determine for things to be certain ways. And a lot of times when we make our mind up, the universe has not done so as of yet. Nothing happens the minute we snap our finger. And the reason why is because the universe wants to know, how dedicated are we to making our dreams our reality. All right, and the only way to do that is to be persistent. All right, we have to really be in a space mentally and in our heart where no is not an option, no is not an answer. All right, and you know, when no is not the answer, that means you can push forward into your dream, into what it is you're looking to manifest, and with confidence. And you know, we got the newborn baby going on with that. Oh man, I love kids. Hit that like button. Yeah, when you are persistent, we know we're persistent because nothing happens exactly the moment that we make our mind up for it to manifest in our experience. Why is that? Because of this. You cannot bear the fruit, you cannot enjoy the fruit the same day you plant it. All right, the same day you plant the seed is not going to be the same day you harvest the fruit, in other words. So that's the test in itself. And we all know that when the universe tests us, when God tests us, whatever it is y'all resonate with, when the test is there, it's not the same kind of tests that are from anything evil or anything that's not working for our good. All right, the test is only to show our endurance level, is to show us how bad we really and truly want said thing that we are hoping, wishing, praying for. And our consistency and how we show up every day is the determining factor on when and or if that thing manifests in our life. All right, hit the like button. It's important to know that. All right, being consistent means showing up every day, working on your craft every day, and in doing that, there are results. Even though it seems like there's not any results, if you look back, as I said in my other video, when you look back, nothing is ever the way it seems now as it did back then. Go ahead and check out. It was a message inside of one of my other videos. That's not the name of the video, but I meant that. You know, when you are consistent every day, it doesn't seem like there are changes that are happening, but the changes are happening. All right, the changes are showing up every day because you are showing up every day. All right. And case in point, you know, just a little personal about me. You know, I got the shirt off. You know what I mean? I got the shirt off. You see, I'm, you know, kind of, you know, I work out every day. And but guess what? There was a time in my life where I wanted to show up as this version of myself, but I was not working out every day. I was not eating to live. I was eating crazy. I was, you know, my sleeping habits were crazy. I was always pushing everything off to the last minute. They call that procrastination. And there was a lot of moving pieces that were not moving in the direction that I needed it to be. And I had to learn how to be super intentional with my delivery as far as who I am and how I show up. And how I learned how to do that is I started forcing myself to work out every day, even if it's just 100 push-ups a day, even if that's all I do is 100 push-ups a day. I set aside a time to do that, and I do them. And it hurt. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to do them every day. I don't like doing it, but you have to do. In order to get the results you need, you have to do it like you love doing it. All right, and you know, it's just the way it is, you know, and you grow to love doing it because you see the after results, you know. And so I never was confident. I would never be on camera with my shirt off, you know what I mean? I would never. I had social media accounts where I wasn't even showing my face in the beginning. You know, if it wasn't for my friends taking pictures of me saying, hey, we're going to get a burger or something, this and that, social media would never even know what I look like, you know what I mean? Glasses, no glasses, you know what I mean? And so I had to learn how to build my confidence by I had to learn how to build my confidence by doing things that make me feel confident and being consistent, all right? Because through consistency, that is how you build your confidence, through doing things over and over and over. And you know, you understand that not every day is the same. There's some days where it rains. There's some days where, you know, there's some of my colleagues who create social media. They're in spaces right now where it's snowing, or there's a blizzard, or it's about to snow, or it's raining, or there's other people who don't even have an ocean behind them when they create. They're in the heart of nature, you know, the woods, or they're in the desert, or wherever. And you know, it's amazing to see people show up, you know. It's amazing to see people show up, and regardless of if every day is the same or not, you still have to be consistent, you know. And consistency is the key to growth, evolution, elevation. You know, it's shifting your perspective. It helps you become positive. You know what I mean? It helps you to become positive. It helps you to become the version of yourself that you wish to show up as. And over time, it can help you become happy with the outcome. And as you all know on this channel, I am happy every day because I choose to be. I'm making a conscious choice every day to be happy, to have joy in my heart, and I count my blessings so that way I can always have my perspective shifted onto all things that are positive. Because when you make a conscious decision, when you make a conscious decision to be happy, you are doing it, and life is still gonna be life. Life is still gonna be, it's still gonna be what it is. Things are gonna be crazy. You're still gonna, like, you know, you might wake up, your car might not work, or you may have to move from one place into another place. There's people that are, you know, maybe you haven't ate yet because, you know, you're figuring out how you're gonna eat, you know what I mean? And you can't just let life, you know, beat you up. You gotta, you know, you gotta be strong in life. And the way you can be strong is you shift your perspective and focus on the things that give you gratitude in your life, the things that make you happy in your life, the things that will put a smile on your face while you are dealing with life. And you know, that's why I named this video Consistency, because you have to be consistent even in those situations. It's, you know how easy it is to just give up. You know, you could just give up, and if you don't blow up or nothing happens, it is what it is, you know. And a lot of times, as I said in one of my other videos, if you're not saying you need help, or you're not saying that you want to change, or you're not putting in the work, a lot of times people will leave you alone just because of boundaries. You know, people don't want to be in the way. No one, you know, if they ask you if you're okay and you're not, you know, and you're not okay, but you don't say anything, you say, hey, I'm fine, they're gonna leave it like that a lot of times. So, and I'm saying all that to say this: you have to want it. You have to want it super bad. You have to show up every day, and you have to create the idea in your mind before it shows up in your physical reality. And you have to be able to see the vision in your mind and in your heart before it can show up in your physical reality. As I always say in a lot of my videos, I always imagine being at the ocean. I always imagine being at the beach. I would always just end up going to work anyway. I would go to work and I'd be like, you know what, next week, next month, next year. Or there was times where, you know, I didn't have a way to the beach, so I would say to myself, oh well, I'm gonna save up. So I'm gonna save up and I'm gonna get a car, or I'm gonna, you know, catch a cab. Or back when cabs was going, you know, now we have Uber, we have Lyft, we have different ride share. Go on, hit the like button. And you know, there was a heap of excuses ready for me to use. That was my abundance, was the excuses. I said, man, you know, I'm rich with things. I could come up with different ways to not even do my purpose. And all that did was help me manifest unhappiness. And it made things very comfortable. So not only was I unhappy, I was comfortable, you know. And a lot of time in life, before you wake up to your purpose, you rather be comfortable than do what your purpose is. So I was like, okay, well, at least I'm comfortable, at least I know what the outcome is. And it's not fair, you know. It's not fair, because a lot of times you experience change and growth and evolution when you start doing the things that you are uncomfortable doing. You have to do it scared. You have to do it uncomfortable. You have to do it even if you haven't ate yet. Shout out to my mentor, Ralph Smart. He used to say, well, he still says, I haven't even ate yet, you know. Or he would make a reference about he didn't eat breakfast yet. All he had was a handful of grapes, you know. And that's the kind of determination I set my mind on. I said, you know, I want to be like that. I want to show up, you know, and I want to, you know, I really want to be available as the version of myself that I see myself as. And I owe that to myself, you know, not only to my kids or to people that look up to me or people that look down on me in a positive way, but I owe it to myself, because nothing in life is promised, all right? Not even the rest of this day is promised to me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't mean to be dark, but that's what's motivating me. You know what I mean? And like another one of my mentors used to say, I don't even know if he still says it, but he did say it for a while. It was Gary Vaynerchuk. He would say, what if this was your last Friday? Or what if this was your last, you know what I mean? Your last Monday. You know, you gonna complain, or what are you gonna work to accomplish? And so this is the kind of fire that's lit underneath of me, you know. And there are people that are motivated. You know, there are people that are motivated, just like the sun is motivated to come up every day. There's people that are motivated to wake up, get up, and push themselves up to as the version of their self that they wish to show up as. And the only way you can do that is you have to be super consistent in this life, and you have to know where you are. All right, you have to know where you are. It's not only with learning yourself, learning who you are and what you are, but just in society. You have to know where you are, because you know, if you know where you could thrive at, that's where you're good. That's where you are going to be drawn to. If you know you can go to certain places and thrive, you're going to be motivated to show up at those places to do what it is you're going to do. So I was speaking with a great friend of mine, you know, down at the crystal shop, and we were talking about just, I made it a how do I want to say this? I was making not even an argument, but I was making a concept that I was awakening myself to, where I was saying, I was like, you know, there's only certain places where I feel comfortable going. Like there's only certain places, you know, where I feel like people celebrate me when I go there, and those are the places that I want to go. Those are the places, you know. And guess what? You create your reality, right? So I'm not using this as a segue to say that all places are negative, but you can find out what things positively motivate you to go to certain places or to deal with certain people. You know, like I found out that in most cases I'm a healer. You know, I feel like I'm a healer. I feel like when people talk to me, they feel a lot better, because, you know, and this is not to toot my own horn, but you know, I feel like I'm an excellent listener. I feel like I'm a great listener. I feel like I'm the type of person that, you know, if you speak with me, I'm not gonna be talking, you know, over here, over there, you know, you know. And I feel really good about being able to help people feel better. And even if it's just me listening, you know, even if I don't have anything to say to help their situation. Yeah, so I feel like I'm a great listener. I feel like that's one of the things that motivate me. That's one of the things that that's one of the traits about myself that I feel confident in. And I learned how to show up as that version of myself where people feel comfortable talking with me through being consistent, through consistently learning how to be an excellent listener, not to always have the answer for everything. A lot of time people, as I said a few minutes ago, sometimes people don't always need the answer. They don't need you to solve it. They just need someone to listen, or they just need a friend, you know, or just someone to listen to. And so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with, you know, I never wanted to be in life the person that always had all the answers, you know. I always wanted to set myself up as a student, you know. I always wanted to learn and, you know, see what I can learn from people so that I can be a help to people, so that I can show up as someone who can give instead of someone, you know, as opposed to someone who is on the take or who is here for, you know, it's all about me. And that's not what it's all about. And so it's a lot of different levels to consistency, to being consistent. And one more thing that I want to say too is you have to be driven. All right, you have to be driven. You have to know what your why is. Why is your journey the way it is? Why is your path the way it is? Why when things happen to you, do you still keep pushing, or you still motivated, or you still inspired when life should have knocked you down, or it should have took away your spark or your joy? You know, these are the things that I had to look within to learn. And you have to know yourself. You have to know who you are. You have to know what it is. You have to know what it is that makes you unique. That makes you unique and makes you you. So that you can know with confidence how you show up when you deal with other people, or you deal with going to other places, or if you're in certain scenarios, just so that you don't have to conform or worry about having to switch up at the last minute and then you don't know what you're changing for, or you know any change that you deal with, that you encounter, it shouldn't be forced. It should be graceful. You know, like anyone who's been tapped into the channel, y'all know that I was not this version when I first started. I was a little bit shy. I was a little bit scared. I stuttered a lot. It was hard, you know, with the eye contact. It was kind of hard for me to really connect with you all. But I still kept going, you know, and all of that takes consistency. You have to be consistent. I'm not telling you what you have to be. I'm just saying, if you want to experience abundance now, in this moment, you have to be consistent in counting your blessings and being grateful in the moment, and finding at least 5 things to be happy about in this moment. So I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. All right, make sure you do something super nice for yourself today. Make sure you do something super nice for yourself today. Make sure that you show up as yourself unapologetically. authentically, and receive the love from people who love you, you know? Receive all that. That's for you. You earned that. Alright? So check it out. I will see y'all in the next video. I love y'all. I'm thinking of y'all. May your upcoming week be as amazing as you all are. Alright? Peace and blessings.